So guys, today I'm going to give you another update from the greenhouse. I finally got some rope put up here so you can see my grapevine is starting to trellis along that way. But we have some grapes starting to grow in here. You can't see, I don't know if you can see those ones back there. Starting to get a decent amount of tomatoes, which is great. This is the cherry tomato here, so fingers crossed in the next couple of weeks they'll start to ripen off. My kiwi as well, I put some rope there for it to start growing along. Look at the size of the leaves on my courgettes, they're absolutely huge. So I have some courgettes there. The ones here are way bigger, so I've got like 4 or 5 off them already, which is fantastic. Peppers back here have finally started to flower. You can see the little flowers in here. This is the gherkin back here, and I've got some new baby ones starting to come up along there as well. So they'll hopefully grow up along the trellis. The last week's heat has been fabulous. Everything has grown up so much. This tomato I need to get out today and tie it up. You can see it's completely gone shooting up. So I'm going to tie it out of the wire there, or the string there. This is another cherry tomato. There's so many flowers on it, which is fab. These are going to be black cherry tomatoes. These were just random little seedlings from last year's tomatoes that obviously tomatoes fell into the compost, and they just started to grow, so I just popped them in this tub because I have no other use. I have picked loads of strawberries, but I'm getting loads more flowers, so it's great. And my baby lemons here, the lemon tree is really happy. And let me see what else we have. So I just have some more seedlings in here. They're all flowers. The lemon balm I clipped and made a tincture from it, so it's sitting in the house now, in some brandy. These are some pines, and the basil I popped up here just to keep it out of the way of the slugs. I could do with some water. Everything needs a water. So in here then I have more cucumbers, cucumbers. This one back here is not happy, whatever's happened. The sun shines in here, this part of the house or greenhouse, for ages, and I think sometimes it's a little bit harsh. Hence why I do want to encourage the grape to grow across, because it'll just give more shade. Same with the kiwi. The kiwi this year, it hasn't flowered. It didn't. Last year was its first year, so it can go up to 4 or 5 years before the kiwi actually flowers. And I don't know if you can see, but these are actually beans that are growing in a little container behind here. Let me show you. So they're growing in here. They're totally growing up. They grew up really tall last year, and they just had a lovely flower inside in the greenhouse. I ended up giving away the beans because I didn't eat them all. They grow up really lovely, and just it helps attract in pollinators, which then helps with the fertilization of the cucumbers and the strawberry plants and the tomatoes. So I'm going to show you out here now. So I've been getting a ton of raspberries, which has been great, and there's loads more to go on. So these ones are last year's canes, so I didn't clip back all of them because I couldn't work out if these were in the house when we bought it, and I couldn't work out if these were early fruiting raspberries or late fruiting. So I still don't know, because last year's canes are fruiting now, and then this year's canes are all going to have their flowers soon, and they're growing up. These are last year's onions, which I have let go. I kept about 5, and these will all flower, and not only do the pollinators love them, so the bees and whatever else, but I want to collect the seeds because I want to have some red onions for next year. I wasn't able to find any red onion seeds this year, so I thought, right, I'll just let some of them go to seed and they'll grow. But a lot of the onions, they've actually gone, the shoots have kind of gone sideways, but that's fine. You can see in here the onions are starting to grow up. They do love the soil here, and the heat has been really good for them. I took a harvest from the beetroot, and I have that pickling, really nice, and I have some more onions in here. I'm going to show you the black currants, yeah, in here, all really good. So yeah, I want to get out and harvest some of the rhubarb as well. I might try and make a tart or a crumble. But that's just the update from the greenhouse this week. And I've no plans to actually plant anything. It's just to keep everything going over. Actually, sorry, I'm going to show you these. So I was cutting up a pepper, we were having a curry, and I just wanted to see if I took the seeds out of the pepper, would pepper plants grow? The answer to that is yes. And I also want to show you this. So these are pomegranates. So again, we were having a pomegranate with some salad, and I just took some of the seeds out to see would they grow, and lo and behold, they've started to grow. So it is amazing sometimes what will actually grow for you. But that's everything in the greenhouse this week. It could do with, it's probably due, I fed them last week, so it's probably about 6-7 days now, so I might just feed everything again with a tomato feed just to push it on. This week isn't to be as sunny, but it's still going to be warm, so my hope is that everything will continue to grow. Obviously, temperature in here today is 22 degrees, but you can see like we got 46 degrees, and I was actually coming in during the like serious heat, spraying the roof, both inside and outside, spraying here, inside and outside, trying to get the temperature down, then just drenching the bark mulch, just trying to get the temperature to drop, and it would drop like 4 to 6 degrees when you do that. But it was hot and humid in here last week. And the temperatures are to rise again at the weekend. So fingers crossed it's going to be a really good year. Like the tomatoes have got super tall. So let's see what's going to happen. So as always, thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe and follow. And if you have any questions or comments or feedback, please post them down below.